All right, guys, so let's continue on. Act 2, Scene 6, The Merchant of Venice. So again, we're going to hop back and forth. So enter the maskers, Gratiano and Salarino. Gratiano and Salarino enter, dressed for the masquerade ball. So Gratiano starts it off. This is the penthouse under which Lorenzo desired us to make stand. This is the roof under which Lorenzo said to meet him. Salarino, his hour is almost past. He's late. Gratiano, and it is marvel he outdwells his hour, for lovers ever run before the clock. Yes, and that's surprising because lovers are usually early. Salarino, oh, 10 times faster Venus's pigeons fly to seal love's bonds new made than they are wont to keep obliged fate unforfeited. Yes, for new lovers time passes 10 times faster than for couples who've been married forever. Gratiano, that ever holds, who riseth from a feast with that keen appetite that he sits down? Where is the horse that doth untread again his tedious measures with the unabated fire that he did not pace them first? All things that are with more spirit chaste than enjoyed. How like a younger or a prodigal the scarfed bark puts from her native bay, hugged and embrayed by the strumpet wind. How like the prodigal doth she return, with over-weathered ribs and ragged sails, lean rent and beggared by the strumpet wind. So, translated, that's always true. Who gets up from a meal with the same appetite he had when he sat down? Could any horse retrace his footsteps with the same energy he had when he walked them the first time? We chase everything in life more excitedly than we actually enjoy it when we get it. It's like when a ship sails out of the harbor with all its flags waving, gently pushed by the wind. When that ship returns, her timber is all weather-beaten and her sails are ragged. That same wind makes the ship thin and poor. Salarino, here comes Lorenzo. More of this hereafter. So here comes Lorenzo. We'll talk about this later. Enter Lorenzo. Lorenzo enters. Lorenzo, sweet friends, your patience for my long abode. Not I, but my affairs have made you wait. When you shall please to play the thieves for wives, I'll watch as long for you then. Approach, here dwells my father Jew. Ho, who's within? Enter Jessica above, disguised as a boy. So in American English, my dear friends, thanks for your patience. I had business that made me late. When you have to steal your own wives someday, I'll wait for you just as long. Come over here. My future father-in-law, the Jew, lives here. Hey, who's in there? Jessica appears, disguised as a boy. Jessica, who are you? Tell me for more certainty. Albeit, I'll swear that I do know your tongue. Who are you? Tell me so I can be sure, though I swear I recognize your voice. Lorenzo, I'm Lorenzo, and thy love? I'm Lorenzo, your love. Jessica, Lorenzo's certain in my love indeed, for who love I so much? And now who knows but you, Lorenzo, whether I am yours? Lorenzo, that's for sure, and I'm also sure you're my love. Who else do I love so much? And now who but you knows whether I'm yours? Lorenzo, heaven and thy thoughts are witness that thou art. As God is my witness, you know your mind. You know your mind. Jessica, here, catch this casket, it is worth the pains. I'm glad 'tis night. You do not look on me, for I am much ashamed of my exchange. But love is blind, and lovers cannot see the pretty follies that themselves commit. For if they could, Cupid himself would blush to see me thus transformed to a boy. Here, catch this box, it'll be worth your while. I'm glad it's nighttime and you can't see me. I'm ashamed of my disguise, but love is blind, and lovers can't see the silly things they do around each other. If they could, Cupid himself will be embarrassed to see me dressed up as a boy. Lorenzo, descend, for you must be my torchbearer. Come down here, you have to be my torchbearer for the masquerade. Jessica, what, must I hold a candle to my shames? They in themselves, good sooth, are too light. Why, 'tis an office of discovery, love, and I should be obscured. What? I have to hold a candle up so people can see what I'm doing? The truth is, I'm behaving like a loose woman. The torchbearer is supposed to bring light and love, but I should be hidden away in the dark. Lorenzo, so are you, sweet, even in the lovely garnish of a boy. But come at once, for the close night doth play the runaway, and we are stayed for at Bassanio's feast. You're hidden away, sweetheart, dressed up like a boy. Come on quickly, time flies at night, and we're late for Bassanio's feast. Jessica, I will make fast the doors and gild myself with some more ducats and be with you straight. Exit Jessica above. I'll lock up the doors, grab some more ducats and be with you right away. Jessica exits from above. Graciano, now by my hood, a gentle and no Jew. My God, she can't be a Jew, she's too nice. Lorenzo, be shrew me, but I love her heartily, for she is wise if I can judge of her, and fair she is if that mine eyes be true, and true she is as she hath proved herself, and therefore like herself wise, fair and true. Shall she be placed in my constant soul? Shall she be placed in my constant soul? Enter Jessica. Who art thou come? On, gentlemen, away. Our masking mates by this time for us stay. Exit Lorenzo with Jessica and Salarino. Enter Antonio. This is what he said. Lorenzo said, God, I'm crazy about her. She's wise. If I'm judging her right, she's beautiful if my eyes can see, and she's loyal as she has proven. And as long as she's herself wise, beautiful, and faithful, she'll always have a place in my heart. So Jessica comes back in. Ah, you're here. Come on, gentlemen, let's go. Our masquerade mates are waiting for us. So Lorenzo, Jessica, and Salarino exit. Antonio enters. Who's there? Graciano. Signor Antonio? Antonio. Fie, Graciano. Where are all the rest? 'Tis 9 o'clock. Our friends all stay for you. No mask tonight. The wind has come about. Bassanio presently will go aboard. I have sent 20 out to seek for you. So this is what Antonio's saying. Graciano, where is everybody? It's 9 o'clock. Our friends are all waiting for you. There's no masquerade tonight. The wind is blowing right, so Bassanio's going on board immediately. I've sent 20 people to look for you. Graciano, I am glad on't. I desire no more delight than to be under sail and gone tonight. Exeunt. So Graciano, I'm glad. I want to head out tonight. They exit. So who was in this scene? So we have Graciano, Salarino. They started it off. Who's Jessica talking to? Graciano, Salarino. Then you had okay, so at the end right here, Lorenzo comes in. So Lorenzo and Jessica are lovers, but Salarino and Graciano are still here. And then at the end, the only people talking are Graciano and Antonio. Remember, Bassanio's like Antonio's friend. He wanted to have him as like a co-signer to get money from Shylock so he could go on his voyage. So Lorenzo and Jessica are lovers, and Jessica's Shylock's daughter. And she's gonna probably run away with, or she's gonna end up marrying the Christian. So Antonio came in and said, "Hey, Bassanio gotta leave today." So I guess Graciano's probably like Bassanio's homie or something. Anyway, y'all, peace.